Hello, and welcome to this episode of Home Entertainment. I'm Samantha Diehl. The Wicked is returning once more to Wharton Center, and I'm here with Christian Thompson, who plays Fiyero. Thank you so much for joining us today, Christian.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, Wicked will be running at the Wharton Center May 10th through Sunday, May 28th. So to start, why don't you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. Like you said, my name is Christian Thompson, and I am originally from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I went to Penn State University for musical theater. So, Big Ten family is a word we can use. But yeah, so I went to Penn State, graduated in 2015 with a BFA in musical theater. And then after that, I've been fortunate enough to be working on a bunch of different shows. I'm pretty sure I came through with the 20th anniversary of Rent. I was on that tour as well. I was in the original Broadway cast of Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations, where I played Smokey Robinson and Damon Harris. I just joined the Wicked Company back in February.
All right, well, welcome and welcome back to Wharton Center. That's cool. I actually went to the Rent 20th anniversary show when it was here, so I would have been in the audience. So that's pretty cool.
That was probably me.
Awesome. And that was my next question. I was going to ask if you've been to the Wharton Center before, but there we go.
Already done.
For those who may not be familiar, can you tell us a little about Wicked?
Sure. So Wicked in a nutshell, kind of the easiest way to describe it is the story of Oz and the witches of Oz before Dorothy dropped in. So you get to meet the Wicked Witch of the West and Glinda the Good when they're in college together. So it's that and how they kind of got to the point that you know and some points that you may not know.
Right. And can you tell us who you're playing and maybe a little bit about your character?
So I play a character named Fiyero. He's the Winky Prince transfer student that comes in, and he's very much kind of the carefree, easygoing character. But throughout the show, he, of course, meets the two witches, and I think they, of course, change his life and kind of his way of looking at life. And I think he changes theirs in a bit. He's also known as like the romantic lead, if you will.
Oh, fun. And what has been your favorite part about playing Fiyero?
Oh, that's so hard. I love playing Fiyero. Fiyero has always been a dream role for me. I've been a lifelong fan of Wicked since it came out 20 years ago, which is crazy. I love playing Fiyero. I think my favorite, if there had to be one favorite thing about him, it's getting to watch his journey from this very carefree, kind of only caring about himself and what he needs person, into someone that really, really deeply cares for others and for important issues. I think he really becomes kind of this warrior for a lot of different reasons. And that's so cool to be able to play that arc is a lot of fun.
Yeah. And you said this was a dream role, so you're familiar with Wicked before? Has this been a show you've always wanted to be a part of?
Just a little bit. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's definitely a role that I had hoped to be able to play at one point. I often didn't think I would be able to play it. There are only a handful of people that look like me that have had the chance to play this role. So it's both a dream come true and also I think a reality that I didn't think was possible for a long time. But yeah, no, I've been a fan of this show since I heard it was being made when I was like 9. My mom and I have been super fans, and we've seen it far too many times.
So is she going to come see you?
So she's seen the tour. So she was
Okay.
there for my first show.
Oh.
I was fortunate enough to debut in Florida. So we had about almost 2 months in Florida. I think she saw it like 5 times while we were down there. So she has seen the show.
Biggest fan.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, well, that's awesome. That's so special. And I mean, I've been a mega fan of Wicked for my entire life. The first time I saw it was in Detroit about 7 years ago. And when Defying Gravity played for the first time, I like started crying
I
because
mean,
that was my epic.
oh, so good. It's so good.
And for those who have maybe seen the show before, is there anything different to expect or?
I think the great thing about Wicked is the fact that our creatives, the people that created the show and helped make sure that it is the show that it should be throughout the 20 years, they're really key in on making sure that we bring ourselves to these roles. So the great thing about Wicked, and I think one of the reasons why it's lasted so long, is it's always kind of different because the different actors bring a different part of the character out. There's a different flavor. So even if you saw it a year ago, I promise you it's going to be slightly different now. The script's the same, all the magic is still there. So it's not going to change in that way. But I think with the new people, it always brings a new energy, and it's another wrinkle and a little something extra to pay attention to.
Yeah, totally understand. And why do you think everyone should go see Wicked?
Because it's incredible. I'm biased. I love this show. But truly, I think it's a brilliant show. I think it just is the perfect show to take in. It's got everything you could ever want. I think it is kind of the pinnacle of musical theater. It takes you to a place that you never thought you could go, but it still speaks to so many different human themes, whether it be friendship or whether it be the battle between good and evil and what that really means. Whether you're just looking to hear some really great songs. I mean, I couldn't pick a favorite song, between Popular or No Good Deed or Defying Gravity, or I mean, Dancing Through Life might be my favorite, but I don't know why.
No idea.
But there's just so much. I think everybody can take something away from it. And I mean, the magic alone is worth seeing. So there you go.
All right, you heard it from him first. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about that we maybe not have covered?
No, I think just come and join us in Oz. It's a great time, and we're excited to be here.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us here on this episode of HOM Entertainment. And Wicked will be running at the Wharton Center May 10th through May 28th, and tickets can be purchased at whartoncenter.com. Thank you again, Christian, for joining us. HOMTV will be there this Thursday, May 11th for Media Night. So we will be there to watch. Super excited. Can't wait to see you perform. And yeah.
Great. We'll see you there.
All right. Thank you. And thank you for watching this episode of HOM Entertainment. I'm Samantha Diehl.